Hello Jo, we are here at the Bakmar event around everything that is mobile. For the few people that do not know you, can you give us a short introduction of who you are, what you do?
I'm a consultant. I have a company called Dear Media. We help large organizations, media companies, advertisers, corporates in understanding media innovation, social media, mobile, tablets, these kind of things. I'm in the business, the digital business for 17 years. I've created 2 or 3 web agencies and some other companies, so I've been around.
Okay. You talked about mobile here today. Why is mobile so important?
Because mobile will probably be the preferred way of accessing digital and interactive services today and in the future. Today already, but it's increasing rapidly. Because mobile is not just handsets, it's not just the things we know, like the iPhones, it's also the new generation of tablets that's coming up, and that will, I believe, completely change how people consume media. I think push PCs a bit out of the focus of a lot of people, so I think mobile will be the #1 way of contact with consumers and contact between people and information and so on.
Yeah, and do you think it's a necessity for marketeers to dive into it?
No. If you want to stay in business, yep. I think it's clear. I mean, if you're not in mobile, then you will not have contact with the market anymore. So it's simple as that. I'm not saying now, but in 2, 3, 4 years from now, absolutely, that will be the case.
Okay. During your presentation, you also stressed the social part of the mobile evolution. Can you tell a bit more about that?
Well, mobile and social are close to each other in a way. Mobile is something which is personal, it's close to you, they're literally close to you, it's on your body. It's something that you use to connect with other people with. And it's a bit the same with social. Social media is close to you, but it's not just you, it's also how you connect to other people. So it's very logical that mobile and social find each other. It's not surprising that that half of Facebook updates today are already done on the mobile devices, while it's only done by a quarter of the population, so meaning that these people do double the amount of status updates on Facebook. Why? Because it's so close, you have it all the time with you, and so on and so on. So it's a perfect match.
Yeah. A lot of marketeers are already inspired by this mobile thing, but the question they have is, where should I start?
For me, that's very simple. Get yourself a mobile phone. Like an iPhone or an Android, a new Android device. Get yourself a tablet and start working with it. Start connecting to people. Get some apps on it that really give you the value, the feeling of this. Actually, it's much more than just making phone calls. It's literally the interactive world in my pocket. So that's step 1, and then it's defining a mobile strategy, which is very close to your social strategy, to your digital strategy. It's one big thing, and then start doing.
And what would be for you the principle of such a mobile strategy? To prioritize, where should they really get started?
Well, that's not that different from if you look at mobile compared to having another kind of strategy. It's about getting a vision on what this mobile should mean for your company, for your organization, for your brand. And if you have a clear answer to that, if you think mobile will have a big impact on the brand and on how this brand relates to customers, then you can start acting on this. And then you actually have to answer a couple of simple questions. What do you want to reach with it? What are your objectives? And for each company this will be different. If you are in the music industry, probably your answers will be like more short term and more drastical than when you are in an industry that evolves slower. If you are in media, this will be something different than when you are in utilities, for instance.
Are there already some best practices in the market?
I think so. I mean, there are 350,000 apps just on the iPhone alone. These are built by companies, for companies. So I think there are incredible examples of how people are connecting with brands and with companies through mobile phones. There are great campaigns how people use location-based services. I think at the Gap case, where people could have a voucher when they checked into a store, and they could redeem the voucher instantly in the store, which actually multiplied their typical Saturday revenue by 8 for just that one case. So I mean, if you go diving into these kind of things, you will find dozens, hundreds of inspiring cases abroad and even already in Belgium.
And do you think it depends on your target group at this stage, whether you have to do something with mobile or not?
I don't think so. I think definitely you will have target groups that are more savvy to mobile and the new mobile phones, the new generation of mobile phones today. But actually, eventually, it's like with social media and before that with the internet. It actually touches everyone. I mean, today, who are what's the fastest growing population on social media? These are women of 45, 50 and older. I mean, everyone is actually is reachable through these mobile phones and through social media and through the internet.
Mm-hmm. You always have a very clear vision on the future of things. What do you think? Where is this mobile thing going?
Mobile will be the center of almost everything we do in a digital world and meaning in the world. Because I think mobile devices will create kind of a bridge between the physical world and our social network and Google-like databases and so on. So meaning that we have a device, there's something around us, this glass of champagne, you tag it, you see it, whatever, you get information on it, you connect through your device to the world and to the information behind this world, to the brands, to the offers behind the world we see. That's one. Two, I believe that mobile devices, I believe the next generation of smartphones, iPhones and the others, and tablets they also will become our gateway to television for a lot of types of content. I believe that they could be the set-top box of tomorrow. You'd select the kind of content you want to consume on your tablet. You choose, you pay, and you stream it to your television, something which actually already exists today, but I believe will really change television, how we consume television. So it will threaten commercial TV stations. It might threaten operators like Belgacom and Telenet and the others. So I think we will see huge change in the next 5 to 10 years due to the kind of mobile devices we see today.
Okay, very interesting times coming up. Thanks a lot, Jo.
Thanks.
And speak soon.
Bye.